musician. I play with words a little bit. And that's Bruce Lawson, who is also part of this group, but he's just gimped out tonight and can't play. He plays keyboards and all kinds of things, but he just can't play tonight. So we told him he had to come and drive a getaway car. He wanted to stay up. I said, no, you know, we may have to leave in a hurry. We're going to do two things. This is pretty experimental. We've never done this together before. Deb and I work together. We've known each other for a long time. And we have some similar interests. The theme tonight, we're going to have two poems. One's a real poem, the other one's a song, which is actually a poem written in blank verse. And I'm going to speak the words, and she claims she's just going to play in the background. Actually, I'm going to get behind her when she starts going. And the theme here, we came up with this in February. And you know what Earl was saying before, sometimes it gets pretty bleak in the winter, and you feel a lot of pain, you want to share that pain. And what we're dealing with here is tragedy and the blues, which are parts of the same subset. You know, sometimes you read a little story and you say, you know, that reminds me of the myth of, and you know, and it all comes together. The first piece is bluesing. The second piece, we'll see where that goes. The first piece, Earl has been so grateful since he didn't bring his stuff. We're going to recruit him. And Earl is going to be Spare Change. Now, Spare Change is dead, so all Earl has to do is come out here and lie down on the floor and be dead. All right? Now, if I was a true performer and I had a good memory, I would have memorized this whole thing, but I can't and I didn't. So we're just going to go from here. Small Change got rained on with his own 38. and nobody flinched down by the arcade, and the marquees weren't weeping. They went stark raving mad, and the cabbies were the only ones that really had it made, and his cold trousers were twisted, and the sirens high and shrill, and crumpled in his fist was a $5 bill, and the naked mannequins with their Cheshire grins, and the raconteurs and roustabouts said, "Buddy, come on in, 'cause dreams ain't broken down here now. They're just walking with a limp, now that Small Change got rained on with his own 38. And nobody flinched down by the arcade, and the burglar alarm's been disconnected, and the newsmen start to rattle, and the cops are telling stories about some whorehouse in Seattle, and the fire hydrants plead the Fifth Amendment, and the furniture is bargains galore. But the blood is by the jukebox on an old linoleum floor, and what a hot rain on 42nd Street, now the umbrellas ain't got a chance, and the newsboy's a lunatic with stains on his pants, 'cause Small Change got rained on with his own 38. And no one's gone over to close his eyes, and there's a racing form in his pocket, circled blue boots in the third, and the cashier at the clothing store didn't say a word as the siren tears the night in half and someone lost his wallet. Well, a surveillance of assailants, if that's what you want to call it, and the whores hike up their skirts and fish for drugstore prophylactics with their mouths cut just like razor blades, and their eyes are like stilettos, and her radiator's steaming, and her teeth are in a wreck, and nah, she won't let you kiss her. What the hell did you expect? And the gypsies are tragic, and if you want to buy perfume, well, they'll bark you down like carnies, sell you Christmas cards in June, but Small Change got rained on with his own 38. And his headstone's a gumball machine, no more chewing gum or baseball cards or overcoats or dreams. Someone's hosing down the sidewalk and he's only in his teens, 'cause Small Change got rained on with his own 38. And a fistful of dollars can't change that, and someone copped his watch fob, and someone got his ring, and the newsboy got his pork pie Stetson hat. And the tuberculosis old man at the Nelsons wheeze and cough, and someone will head south until this whole thing cools off, 'cause Small Change got rained on with his own 38. 'Cause the dreams ain't broken down here now, they're just walking with a limp. The dreams ain't broken down here, they're just walking with a limp. Now that Small Change got rained on with his own 38.